versus Speyside. It could be Mainland peat against Islay peat. It could be 5-year-old against 5-year-old. It could be Glenallachie against Ardnahoe. Well, hello there folks and welcome back to the Whiskey Friend with me, Alan. New week, new video, another brand new video. We have a whiskey battle, we have a whiskey head-to-head, we have a whiskey shootout. However you call it, where you're from, this is what we have. We have two fantastic whiskies on the shelf here. We have the battle can be Islay versus Speyside. It could be Mainland peat against Islay peat. It could be 5-year-old against 5-year-old. It could be Glenallachie against Ardnahoe. Lots of stuff going on. Two great whiskies head to head. They've got a lot in common. They've got the 5-year-old age statement. There's some sherry in the mix. There's some ex-bourbon in the mix. There's 5 years old. They're both brand new whiskies to the market. So it just makes sense to do these two together. So, without any further ado, guys, I'm going to give you a rundown. So we have the Ardnahoe Inaugural 5-year-old, just recently been released. I've just currently done a video. I think it may come up on the cards at the end. And I did this one a few months back. I did the MEIKLE TOIR, which is the sherry one. So the PX and Oloroso. Rolling the tapes. The 50% ABV on the Ardnahoe, 48% on the MEIKLE TOIR, so it's a little bit less. MEIKLE TOIR in Scots Gaelic is in big pursuit. So they're in pursuit of perfection. It's Billy Walker. And the Ardnahoe is the height of the hollow. So this is the Ardnahoe. And this is the MEIKLE TOIR. So colour-wise, is there a difference in colour? I'm not too sure. I think the Ardnahoe may be a little bit lighter than the MEIKLE TOIR. I think there's a wee bit more colour going on than that. But yeah, but both fantastic. Peated. Both peated whiskies. The MEIKLE TOIR range is the brand new range from Glenallachie, and it's the peated 5-year-olds at the minute. In that core range, they have the original, which I have reviewed, and they have the 5-year-old Chinkapin, which I have reviewed, and the Turbo. So I've reviewed the core range of the MEIKLE TOIRs, and I've just recently reviewed the Ardnahoe Inaugural. So I'll try and pop cards and links or wherever I can pop them. I'll try and pop them up. So let's dive in and nose them and taste them and pick a winner, guys. So that beautiful peat, that you know this is Islay. Got that beautiful Islay peat, Islay nose, reminiscent of maybe some Ardbeg or that kind of stuff. That Islay stuff's going on. And then when you dive into the MEIKLE TOIR, that's different. That's a wee bit more sherry going on. Don't get me wrong, guys. There's some nice sherry notes going on in this one. It's sweet peat. They're both sweet peat. They've got so much in common, these two whiskies. So this was matured in ex-American oak barrels and mixed with some PX and some Oloroso. Fruity, very, very fruity. Mainland peat. And this one is matured in ex-bourbon barrels and there's some Oloroso sherry casks thrown in the mix. Both sweet peat, both fruity, both peaty. On the nose of the MEIKLE TOIR, it's rich, chocolatey. It's a fruity Speyside, vanilla, honey, chocolate, coffee, campfire smoke in the back. But it smells lots of red fruit, plums, raspberries, red apple. And then when you do the Ardnahoe, this is more smoky, ashy, bonfire smoke. So this is definitely more Islay. It's outdoorsy. It's grassy. It's mossy. But at the same time, this is lovely and fruity as well, guys. So it's fruity, apples, lots of apples, bags of apples. Some nice citrus fruit going on. There's a nice lemony note going on with this one. I've picked up recently there's a little tropical thing going on, a little bit of tropical fruit, maybe some pineapple, maybe some coconut. There's definitely a wee hint of tropical in the back, but lots of lemon, spicy lemon. There's a spicy lemon going on with this one. Ginger, cinnamon, bacon spices, and there's a wee touch of nuttiness on the Ardnahoe. Between the two of them, you would know you'd probably pick this as an Islay. Whether you'd pick this as a Speyside, I'm not too sure, but this is definitely much more rich and fruity and sweet, and it's got a Speyside vibe. But this is more campfire. This is more bonfire and more ashy. Let's taste them, see how they live up. So let's take them in alphabetical order. Let's go with the Ardnahoe. So wish me luck, folks. To the hatch. Oh, that's so good. Smoky. Big smoky upburst. But the mouthfeel is silky, it's velvety. Wonderful mouthfeel. Thick, creamy, oily. So there's a nice spice thing going on. But it's smoky. Smoky charcoal on arrival. Ashy on arrival. Bit of smoky bacon going on. Stickies, barbecue, sticky, saucy thing going on. Here comes. Here, that typical Islay stuff's going on with the peat smoke and all that. The smoke, the ashiness. Now, the fruits are kicking the door in. Apples, stewed fruits, apples, stewed apples, cooked apples, dried fruits, sultanas, peated lemons. There's such a thing as a peated lemon. Very lemony thing going on, the palate. Let's do a second sip. The balance is incredible. And the maturity and the balance of a 5-year-old whisky of this quality is absolutely staggering. Cooked apples, baked apples, bacon spices, cinnamon, clove, ginger, spicy lemon. Heading to the finish, it's going a bit biscuity. Custard creams, maybe. Biscuity, custard creams, fudgy, it's toffee. It's wonderful. And then get into the finish, it's the dry, ashy thing comes back. It's a little bit woody, and the peat just extends the finish a little bit longer, so it gives it a longer finish. So let's dive into this MEIKLE TOIR. Let's get this down the hatch, guys. Nice and responsibly. Wish me luck. Cheers. Sweet, fruity, peated. This one gives you a wee bit more smoke on the palate than there was in the nose. The Ardnahoe gave you smoke on the palate, on the nose, everywhere. This is much more peated as you sip it. If you nose it, you may get surprised when you sip it. But it's that sweet peat, the sweet fruity peat. A little bit of drying initially, and then it becomes sticky and jammy and fruity. That honey, and there's a little bit of Christmas cake going on. There's some lovely orange citrus. Research. Orange citrus. There's a lovely chocolate note. Burnt toffee, chocolate. Burnt toffee, maybe a chocolate covering on. So easy sipping. In fact, this is a dangerous dram. I called this a dangerous dram when I reviewed it. This is still a dangerous dram, as you can see, guys. Look at this, how dangerous this one can be. Beautifully balanced, that beautiful mix of peat and sherry, that sweet peat, that fruity peat, that beautiful stuff going on. Finish-wise on this one, again, I think the Ardnahoe might be a wee bit longer on the finish, but it's only a touch. Heaty, smoky, fruity, spicy, it's there. I think there's a wee bit more wood. But score-wise, I think originally I scored the Ardnahoe an 90, and I think I scored the MEIKLE TOIR an 88. On today's tasting, guys, this is purely on these two tastings. I'm going to with those scores. I think the Ardnahoe still just nicks it. For me, I know I'm spending more money on it, but it's beautifully balanced. It's beautifully matured. It's staggering whiskey, and the MEIKLE TOIR is a great. I think out of the core range, I think I prefer the Chickapin. This one, I think the Ardnahoe just comes out on top, just beats the MEIKLE TOIR. Both fantastic distilleries, both got a place in my heart. Tip my hat to both distilleries, to Ardnahoe, to the Lang family, to Glenallachie, and to Billy Walker and his team there. I love both of these guys, and I can see these guys filling my shelves up in years to come. So, guys, dive into the comments. Please share your thoughts with me. If you like the video, get a thumbs up, get a quick sub if you've not subscribed. If you have, what you're waiting for. If you've not, what you're waiting for. Hit that button down below, that big red thing. Just tick it. YouTube likes it. Alan likes it. Helps the algorithm. If you want to support the channel, check out the links. I've got some Patreon links down there. You can, if you want to help support, you can drop a little bit on Patreon. If you want to watch for free on Patreon, you can feel free and dive in. I'm Alan. I'm the Whiskey Friend. Until the next time, as always, the pleasure's in the sharing, and don't forget to send some great whiskey straight down the hatch. Cheers, folks.